today we'll be going out and checking some hoop nets with a local commercial fisherman. He's also got a YouTube channel. It's called God's Country Hunting and Fishing. We've been trying to get this collab together for 8-9 months now probably, and we've just now been able to make it happen. We've both been busy with work and family and hunting and fishing and all that good stuff. Y'all make sure that y'all go over to God's Country Hunting and Fishing, subscribe to his channel, and on his latest video I want you to just go on his comments and say Redline sent me here. All right, y'all, that's enough of that. We will meet y'all on the water here shortly. I'm excited and I'm glad to have y'all go with us. Let's go. All right, y'all, here's the meat wagon, and that's the man right there, Bradley Smith, and his wife Danielle. We're about to see if we can load the boat with some fish, with some hoop nets. Y'all ready? Let's go. The first two. Shake it. Get all the leaves. In there. All right then. You might end up having to have some help with it. Ready? Yeah. Hey! Pretty good for the first one. Good one's in there. Let's take this. That is pretty fish. Old gas for goo. Yep. You ever ate one? There's your fish cooking video. Yeah. You haven't seen our gas for goo? Yeah. One I did wasn't too good. No, I didn't see that one. I get more comments on that video than any other video. Really? Yep. Trying to correct me. Do what? Trying to correct me the way I cook it. I've eaten it this good before, but I've eaten it as bad. Where's the diesel? Yes, sir. Let's go to house. Let's go. That's all we need. So where do you want these? Just leave one of them there. Which one needs? One's got some bags. This one does. You don't want that goo, do you? I don't. I don't either. Oh, goo! Get out of here, boy! How many catfish tails have you been slapped by? Too many. That wind got a couple of bushes. No. You see how nasty that net looks? Yep. They don't catch good when they go to get like that. Like, you gotta clean that dude out, you know, pretty good. And there's her tag with her name, license number, phone number, all that. Anyways, I'm gonna take it,
See that where it's wearing? That's rolling around on the floor.
Yep.
It'll roll around and cut them lines out. I'll have to retie them in after 2 or 3 years.
All right, y'all, we're putting the first net back in. He puts his wife to work.
She's a pretty good boat driver. Pull that net out in the river so it'll roll back in behind that shelf that's in there. The current will push it back in there where it's supposed to be.
I said, y'all.
All right, y'all, net number 2 had 0 because it's got a hole in the net. Bradley's gonna patch it up real quick.
If I can find it again. My one main tip on hoop net fishing ain't to keep from getting your net stolen or hide a patch or any of that. It's wear your life jacket. That's the one thing that you need to do, wear your life jacket racing these hoop nets. That water's cold. There's a lot of current. If this net goes in, that current's gonna push that net down, and if you tangled up in it and go in, it's gonna push you down with it, life jacket or no life jacket. So having a life jacket on at least give you a chance for somebody to grab a hold to you or something. And that's my one tip of the day right there. Any of this kind of stuff. See all these young guys run around on TikTok and stuff with their mud motors, jumping beaver dams and everything else. Ain't none of them got no life jackets on. And some of them won't make it. But these hoop nets, you get sucked down by one of these, it ain't forgiving. I've had some that we couldn't get up in the boat, had fish in them, and that current will push them fish back down. So any body or any thing like that hits this water, you go into the bottom.
Wear your life jacket. So how long have you been running hoop nets?
I can remember about 4 years old being in the boat with Daddy running them.
Okay,
That's
so basically your whole life.
46 years old, so that'd be 40 plus years, 40, 42 years.
So you know what you're doing.
I mean, I was pulling on the ropes when I was 5 years old, so I might not have been able to get that load of fish in here, but I was involved in it.
Yeah.
Been doing it by myself since I was 16, I guess. Try to get it in my hand real quick. No, mine's not going.
I think mine is. That's in the perfect spot.
Is it?
That thing there.
I think I'll take them off.
This one may have some fish in it.
You got that lower center of gravity. You're a little better at this than I am. I ain't got no real high center of gravity, but you got a lower one than I do.
Come here to me, boy.
Load it up.
Oh, we got some flathead.
2 of them.
All right.
See, that's what that other one would have had probably. Both these other 2 had catches in them, but see, them fish there go through that hole that we had to patch. Grab them one hoop at a time and just keep them coming up. Another goo. You don't want to take him home bait? Big crawfish bait. I got better crawfish bait than that. Buffalo heads. You got some?
Oh yeah.
Perfect right there. Be still. Look like a great white. Those are all good eaters there. A lot of meat. We still got 3 nets to raise. How'd your folks get started out here on this river?
Well, my granddaddy, he was born in 1910 and he worked for the Army Corps of Engineers. So they had the locks and dam here in Sterlington, Louisiana on the Washita River, and he was a lock master down there. And when they shut that lock down and opened Felsenthal, they moved him to Felsenthal. So between Monroe and the Arkansas line and north into Arkansas, this river all along through here, they fished that. My daddy did grew up on this river. So what history I've got on the river and learning how to fish and doing what we do is, it all started with my granddaddy on this river. Some of my old net fishermen, they hung around, they heard the stories and, you know, talked to, some of them taught daddy how to fish and stuff like that, these nets and things. A lot of commercial fishermen they interacted with on a daily basis. So that's kind of our history.
You got a lot of history out here. A lot of history. A lot to learn from this guy right here. He's good at what he does, y'all.
They like current. They like to run in these currents and things. So these buffalo in the wintertime run this tree edge. They run that ledge right there, right against the side of them trees. And these are the nets that are hanging. They're not on bottom.
Oh, these aren't
on this side on bottom, but if you wanted to catch buffalo, you can hang these nets in here, you can catch buffalo. But my thing is I don't want over 1 or 2 hanging, you'll fill this boat up.
Yeah.
You'll catch more than you want.
All right, net number 3. Holy smokes.
You probably finna get wet.
Brother. Oh my goodness. Y'all look at that.
Got a dinosaur in there.
Look at that. Good gosh.
That's a big one.
Whoo!
Whatever that is, he spit up. That's what he ate.
He sure did.
That is a Washita River giant right there.
He really did spit that up. That fish didn't just die in that sucker. He spit him up. You can see he's half digested.
No, I mean, I know he is.
Good grief.
Let's see if we can get, hang on, let me get a glove or something. That one's a giant.
That's a big one. Is that another catfish?
That's another catfish.
That he ate.
He ate that blue.
And spit it out.
Spit it up.
That's crazy.
And it stinks.
Yeah, it's pretty nasty.
That is a blue that this catfish ate.
I'd probably throw them gloves away.
Oh, they good now.
They good now. They broke in, boy.
Seasoned up. So I'm just gonna try to turn him and drag him out rather than try to pick that net up and dump him or anything.
Okay. Is that the whole? There it is.
Well, if I can get him turned around. Yep, when your limb line gets broke,
That's what happened.
that's what got it. Right there.
God.
You see that?
He got a hole in his
He got a
mouth.
hole in his mouth. He's had a hook in him before. Probably got off my limb line last year. That's probably what it was.
at that joker. That is a giant flathead.
That's a big one. He ain't gonna fit in that bucket.
Pretty good.
You better at that than I am.
It's all blue. Drop it down. That's why I said don't have nothing good to wear. Let's go. Blues. We can't complain. We can't complain if we don't catch another fish.
I know. We got it.
All right then.
Come here, boy. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. I knew you was gonna do it. Dang it. He got me.
He got you. The blue cat did?
Yeah.
Blue cat can get you. Them goo is what you don't want to get you. One of them gets you.
Really?
They hurt. The top spines on. He get you bad?
Nah. All right, y'all. This is the last net of the
Last net of the day.
last net of the day. Even if we don't catch nothing else, it was worth it.
One buffalo. Just quick run. Knock him out first.
All right, y'all. We're back here at Bradley's house, and he asked if I wanted any fish. Well, I've already eaten blue cat, but I've never eaten a buffalo. So I'm gonna do a catch and cook of that, and I'm gonna cook it just like he did, almost just like he did on one of his videos, and see how it tastes. I'm kind of excited to try a buffalo for the first time. Hey, I appreciate you cleaning that buffalo for me. Y'all, if you want to know how to clean a buffalo, he's got some detailed videos on his channel on how to clean buffalo. He's got some on there on how to clean an ox. If you don't know, cleaning ox a lot different than cleaning a channel or a blue. He's got some of that on there. He's got a lot of fishing content on there. So y'all go on his channel and check that out. If you want to know how to clean a buffalo, I'm not going to do the cleaning part on this segment. So go to his channel to see how to clean a buffalo. All right, y'all. So he's got that buffalo processed down. That right there is boneless fillets. Those are the ribs. And then we have the steaks over here that we're gonna cook down into fish patties.
Bony part.
The bony part.
Not a slip knot.
Oh, it's a slip knot. All right, we got Josh up there. He wanting to raise a few hoop nets. We're gonna let him.
So you stand here and hold it?
Yeah, just stand there a while.
Stand here and look pretty.
Now, if you pull it sometimes before I push it out in the river, it'll hang up like a treetop or something.
I guess the rope up as you go.
Yeah, yeah.
I ain't never pulled no net up.
What I was trying to do is just get it out of them There's like some bushes and stuff down there. I was trying to pull it out of them. Now you're straight behind the net. You can go and pull it up.
Oh?
Yeah.
Oh gosh, we need to add them in this crossfoot muscle. Woo! Oh, if you don't unslime them, they won't hardly catch. May not catch anyway.
I don't hear nothing.
See something? Oh, there's catfish.
All right.
What I do, just pick it up over the boat?
Lay it right now where your feet's at, with the mouth down.
Like this?
Yep. Bring it on over in the boat, though. I don't dump them outside the boat.
Look at that, that's way easier than rod and reel fishing. Only because Bradley done all the work, put the nets out.
Dang, you got, look, that's like a professional net raiser right there. He's kind of looking like a commercial fisherman up there.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Take it till you make it, right? Look at that one.
That's a good one.
Yeah. Like 12, 15 pounds, huh?
Probably at least 12.
What do you want it in the barrel?
Yep.
In the barrel. These are what we catch on rod and reel back home all the time.
That's the best eating.
Jumped out of my hand. Look at that. Already got some Louisiana mud on my britches.
Bring that buffalo on back.
All right, y'all, there's net number one. It's pretty good. Big old blue cat.
See how professional cleans net.
A couple blues in there and a buffalo.
About 2-3 minutes long.
So right now Bradley's cleaning out that hoop net. They won't catch real good with all that goop and stuff on them, so he's cleaning them out. Bradley's got a lot of hoop net videos on his channel. Make sure y'all go there and watch them. He's a certified river rat.
They come out hard.
I hope he don't take offense to me calling him a river rat.
I've been called worse. I'm telling you, me too.
Yeah, you really got to get them things clean. You want more?
Hey, can you run me back into that tree right there? Number 2. Girls everywhere.
They've been ornery lately.
They've been ornery, but it's been bluebird days every time I get a chance to go.
Yeah.
You're good. Me and Adam sit back here chilling.
We're just on vacation, bro.
We just chilling. I don't get to chill very much.
You're on a guided
Water swatters
Yeah.
up there.
Oh, look at that one.
Shake that net out and make it clean.
Look at that.
Let me tell you, the man meant shake the net out and make it clean. He got up here a while ago, worked like a sled dog before he put that other one back. That net's gonna be clean.
I have no idea. You'd think they'd still go in it, but they don't.
This is nice.
You like it?
Like being able to just sit back and chill.
Yeah, we can just be cameraman today.
Come anytime he wants, can't he?
Yeah, come on back. Oh, what's that in there?
There's crappie in there. They legal to keep?
Absolutely not.
No. Is it really?
Yeah, they really is crappie in
Oh, no.
That's how bad the net fishing is right now.
Yeah.
Is that all that's in there?
There's a catfish, a crappie, and a sandbag.
Oh, well, you can bring it in to get the catfish then. I'd say the other thing you can do, if it's only crappie, you can just flip the mouth down and just pour them back out, but it'll be fine. Got to get that blue.
Yep.
White bass. He gets to go back and live another day.
Yep. That's a good crappie, too.
I'm gonna throw him back. Everybody watch.
That was a lot. Yeah, y'all watch. We're throwing it back. It's illegal to keep that.
Sand bass too.
They're gone.
Catfish goes in the bucket.
That was a lot of work for a couple of fillets off.
He didn't make it.
Yep, he ain't gonna make it. That's perfect right there. Going back in.
Should be good right there.
I told Josh to bring 2 sets of clothes and he didn't do it.
He didn't bring 2 sets.
He finna ride home with that nasty all over it. Like I said, they came from Oklahoma. It's about a 4.5 hour drive. So
I thought you wanted me to bring 2 sets of clothes so that we can make 2 videos.
no, like you finna to get nasty.
I brought a beanie cap. I thought, man, if we're gonna make 2 videos, I'll just take the hat off.
He thought
tie it down.
I was talking about bringing 2 sets of clothes so he can disguise himself in 2 different videos. No, he's supposed to get nasty.
Net number 3.
And 2 more after this, I think.
Yeah, we got 2 that's anchored, arms and shoulders and stuff. It's a flathead in that one.
Is it? That's a gold mine. He couldn't wait to he couldn't wait to see the end of it. He had to pick it all the way up. It's kind of like running a trot line. You pick the whole line up to see if there's anything on it.
You said I'd have to worry about him falling out of this. He's got to be 14 inches. I was gonna tell him like it's a little overkill, but they're getting washed good.
He washed them.
I'm gonna leave him alone. He said no.
You're gonna be sweating.
Oh gosh. Got a nice little flathead up there.
Yep.
Perfect eating size.
The best eating one we got yet.
Look at that. Yeah.
About a 5 pounder. Yep.
Look at him go.
Look at him. Watch him.
Y'all can see how slimy. Look at that. That is money right there. Y'all gonna let me take this home? Maybe not. Why, sure.
Bradley got a freezer full of them.
Not of flatheads. I ain't even kept a flathead this year.
You've been hosting people.
Yeah, I gotta quit bringing YouTubers out here to run nets.
All right, that's net number 3.
You ready? That net was a little hung up.
Yes, it was.
It's alright, because it's the net that's got 100 pounds fish in it. Probably ain't bad considering the water conditions we got right now.
Yep.
Nice blues. I'm excited about it. In the bucket. Little devils. Yeah.
Last net. My man done worked up a sweat.
There's one fish.
That's all right. We got more than we want to clean anyhow.
One blue.
Bradley will clean these in about 3 minutes and 22 seconds.
Probably 4 minutes. Yeah.
All right, y'all. The net pull went pretty well. About to go to Bradley's house and dress him up. Josh is going to take all those home. He needs some fish for the freezer. Me and Bradley can kind of come down here anytime we want to and catch another mess. So, good times.
Did we not get any of it on camera?
No, we got most of it.
No, it's.
All right, y'all, we're about to cook up some of these fish before they get on the road to head back to Oklahoma. We're going to fill up their bellies. That way, you know, they don't have to stop meat. So we're about to cook some up on this, what do you call that? Caisson?
That's a rocket stove.
It's a rocket stove by Caisson Stoves, I believe.
Caisson Smoke.
Caisson Smoke. I watched Bradley use it the other day in one of his videos. It looks pretty legit. So
You butchered up that name.
say it again.
Caisson Smoke.
I ain't gonna edit this out neither. Caisson Smoke. Up in the house. Oh, Billy. It's getting hot now.
You stepped in one? Yes.
Subi, what are you doing? Huh?
You gotta clean up nothing. Like really low clean up.
And you ain't gotta waste money on propane.
No money on propane.
None. Propane is expensive.
A couple broke limbs out of the yard, you're good to go. That's exactly where that wood come from.
Yep. 25, 26 years, something like that.
A knot. Girls are like, what are you talking about? They got these pink.
All right, y'all, it's time to eat. Bradley, appreciate you cooking for us.
Got it.
All right, y'all, as promised, like I said, I'm gonna cook buffalo patties for y'all. Here's my buffalo meat. Bradley cleaned his buffalo for me. He's a master at cleaning these, but these fillets are full of tiny bones. But I got this recipe from God's Country Hunting and Fishing channel, so I cannot take credit for this. I'm gonna change it up a little bit, but the concept's still the same. We're gonna cook the fillets in a pressure cooker for about 2 hours. That way the little tiny bones inside these fillets will pretty much disintegrate. If you ever made salmon patties and you open up the can and you look inside of it, you'll see a bunch of tiny bones, but you can just, they're so brittle you can pinch them with your fingers. So cooking them in the pressure cooker is gonna totally pretty much disseminate, I guess you would say, the bones in this buffalo meat, and then we're gonna make buffalo patties. Y'all stay tuned. All right, y'all, here we go. Here's my Instapot. There's my fish fillets. That is just one buffalo, and I've got a little bit of crawfish boil. I'm just gonna put a little tiny bit of that in there, not much. We're gonna set the timer for 2 hours. Put my lid on, lock it in place. Do the little steamer in the back, make sure it's closed. Pressure cook, 2 hours. All right, here we go. See y'all in 2 hours. All right, y'all, so our buffalo fish is cooked down. Here it is right there. Let's go ahead and cook it. All right, so if you didn't know, buffalo fillets are full of little bones. You can see them right here. But if you cook this fish long enough, they pretty much just disintegrate and turn into, like, they turn into nothing. So that's why you need to cook them for 2 hours. All right, y'all, so let's go ahead and add our ingredients. I'm gonna put some ground cumin in there. Cajun seasoning. Paprika. 1 egg. This is gonna help hold that fish together. You can either use crushed crackers, cooked bread in the oven, but I have some breadcrumbs. This is also gonna help hold that fish together. Just gonna kind of eyeball it. This is breadcrumbs, like I said. Cheddar cheese. And a little bit of Lafitte's Gourmet Cajun Candied Jalapeno Relish. Now let's mix all that together. All right, we're gonna go ahead and start getting the skillet hot. We don't need it too terribly hot, probably medium to high heat. And I'm gonna put about 2 tablespoons of butter in my skillet. Then I'm gonna patty out my fish patties just like you would hamburgers. All right, here we go. Oh yeah, let's hold them together nice. There we go. That's what we want right there. I don't like them too thick. That's nice. Old trash fish, buffalo. My pan's getting hot right now. Then all we want to do is pretty much sear them on each side good till they're a nice golden brown, and then we'll be eating. I'm gonna eat all of this too.
All right, y'all, let's go ahead and flip them. I may have cooked them a little bit too long. Nah. All right, we're gonna do the same thing on that side, and we'll be eating shortly. All right, y'all, these are done. Let's go ahead and plate them up. That's a lot of. Let's eat. Here we go. I got my little taste tester here. We got our buffalo patties. You like ketchup, don't you? She's gonna put ketchup on hers. Let me get you a little bite here. You ready?
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna open that ketchup on her. She likes ketchup on everything.
On my eggs.
Here, come on.
On everything.
Get you a little bite. Get back in the video. Come here. You can't leave. All right, y'all. I'm gonna use tartar sauce on mine. Is it hot?
A little bit.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Here we go. First time I've ever had buffalo patties. I've had fish patties before. Let's see how they compare. Pretty good. Pretty good for an old trash fish. All right, let's quit. Hey, they're good.
Oh yeah, you're man. He's stuck like Chuck, man.
Jared, that thing heavy?
I think 60. You deal with weights a lot. You pick him up. Go ahead. Come on, CrossFit. Let's go. Number one.
That number one.
That's number one.
Wow.
That'll keep, bro.
I mean a big one.
Let me get that net over here, don't we?
I mean a big one. There we go. Hungry today, boy. I had a blast. I certainly